Word to my mama, I promise I gotta go get it. Hop in my whipping and be on my way. Now I'm copping a ticket to Cali. My mission to Valley, the babes in the lake till I finally come back to Miami.
Yo, what up guys, it's Data Great here, and yes, I'm back with another video. Congratulations, you've been blessed. Now for today's video, I wanted to talk about Black Clover, and I haven't really talked about it much on my channel besides when I was kind of comparing it to Radiant in the upcoming anime in a sense. But in all actuality, I have been watching it like on the back burner. Like I haven't been discussing it, but I have been watching it, and I finally caught up to the most recent episode. And I also heard that they're coming up with a new arc. I don't know if they're gonna make it a whole new season, or are they just gonna continue with this next arc and then that'll be their season 1 in the bag, just done. But either way, since they are getting another arc in the show regardless, I wanted to make this video to talk about what I feel like for this next arc they could improve on. And in all honesty, just because I just recently caught up with Black Clover doesn't mean that I never knew about it before. Actually, I read the manga before I even watched the show. Like back when they had first like announced it in like the first chapter of the manga, I was there, I was reading it. But I kind of fell off with it after that, when they went and tried to get the magic stone from that underwater palace or whatever. It was the arc that kind of just passed. So that was the last time I had read it. But as far as anything else beyond that, it's all new territory for me personally. Like the fight with Veto, that was some new shit. Like I didn't know that was gonna happen. But yeah, so everything is pretty much new for me at this point. And looking back on me reading the manga versus me watching the show, this is like a rare instance where I feel like reading the manga was way better than watching the TV show. And what I mean by that is just the animation in Black Clover. Like they have some rare moments where like it's, you know, it's passable, like it's dope, it's cool, it's whatever. But there'd be a few times where I'd just be like, bro, like they just need to hand this shit over to somebody else, because the way that they did it was just bad. Like this last episode I just watched, I don't know if it's the newest episode, but this last episode I just watched, the Diamond Kingdom pulled up on the Clover Kingdom. Why? Because they thought it was a good idea, since they had to just deal with these terrorists and shit. And a motherfucker with a Thunderbird pulled up with a fucking arrow made out of lightning and shit. And I'm thinking, like, okay, this nigga's about to fuck some shit up. This nigga shot some little weak ass arrows. Like, nigga, they literally had him pulling up looking so cold, only for him to just shoot these little weak ass arrows down. They didn't even have the extra added electricity, you know, the fucking vibrant colors that they could have put into the shit. Nothing, just some basic ass arrows. And I don't know about you, but to me that shit was lame. Like they could have done so much more in that instant than what they did. Hell, Deku doesn't even have lightning powers, but when he go full cow, that shit looked 10 times better than this fucking lightning bird nigga just pulled up. And the same thing with Luck. Like I feel like his I don't know what his powers are called actually, but his boots and his like claws or whatever, them hoes look way better in the manga. Like they didn't animate it nearly as well as they could have. And that's what I feel like is a lot of people's major complaint, even for the people that, just ignoring all the people that compare it to Naruto and shit like that. I'm talking about people that actually enjoy the show and the manga or whatever. I feel like even they would have complaints about this animation. Like it's not up to par. It's not really up to where it needs to be. And I think a lot of us could agree with that. And now that I know that it's continuing on with another arc, I feel like this is a chance for them to, at least if they plan on just making this arc start off in season 2, that's cool. But if they plan on continuing to go and let this be a part of season 1 also, I feel like this is a chance of like redemption for them to do way better. And I heard about the Asta demon form thing. I think is supposed to be coming up in this arc. I'm sorry if you only watched the anime and I spoiled you. I'm an asshole. But like some shit like that, like the animation needs to be on point, because this is people's first viewing at a special characteristic that the main character has. So far, we've only seen him just fight with his swords or whatever, and that's cool. But now that he's about to get some type of powers, like if they don't do this right, I feel like it's gonna make the whole show take a hit, especially for the people that actually are still sticking around to watch the anime. I feel like this is like a make or break moment where it could also get new people excited for it and decide to tune in and watch it and catch up or whatever. Or it'll make the people that read the manga and watch the show kind of disappointed. So I hope that they can do this well, and I hope that before this next arc starts up, that they can really just buckle down and do this shit the way that it's supposed to be done, the way that I would imagine it being done. Like, there's too many dope ass powers in Black Clover, and too much different in between magic with all of these people that the animation shouldn't be on point. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you have to display this the way that it's supposed to be displayed, because the main selling point of the show is magic. Like, even though the main character doesn't have any, like, the people that he's going up against, it makes it way more fucking dope when he defeat their ass if they got some cool looking ass powers, and the visuals match up with the level of power that they actually displaying. So this is just me hoping. I don't know if they gonna actually improve. I hope that they do, but this is just my main point. Like, as far as storylines and stuff like that go, like, I like the fact that for the most part they don't waste time moving from arc to arc. A lot of shows like to do a couple filler episodes before they get to the nitty gritty and begin the next arc. So I like that they just, like, you know, just instantly just boom on to the next arc. Like, I like that shit. So that's cool with me. The storyline's cool with me. Everything's cool except the animation. That shit has to get better. It has to change. And whoever is in charge, they need to tell these motherfuckers that they're gonna have to do better. Especially now that we got some epic ass shit to look forward to. But that's all I really gotta say about this subject. I'm hoping shit changes. And this next episode of Black Clover that comes out, I will be doing a video for it, so look out for that. But if you made it this far in, I appreciate you, and I want to let you know that I really love it when you guys watch my videos. Shit makes me feel amazing, makes me feel like I can keep doing this shit. And if you fuck with me, then subscribe, and I'll always be putting out more new shit for you to look at, so be aware. And that's all I gotta say for this video, guys. Thank everyone. I thank everyone for coming through, and have a good one. Peace.